Now, when I invite friends over, I like to feed them, and today is no different. I've got the salty, I have the sweet, and I have the friends to snack with. It's time for a round of Hot Topics, food focused. I love that music so much. Joining me today is Chef Emmy Collins, who's just off a win where she beat Bobby Flay. Woo! So exciting. Plus Seattle foodie and my friend Nelson Lau.
Hello.
And then, of course, my friend, New Day producer, Susie Wiley. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Me too. I mean, we're starting off the morning strong with a decision. Okay.
I don't know about it.
I used to have these all the time as a kid.
Right.
It used to say Cup Noodles.
Right. I read in 1993 they got rid of the O.
Oh,
But they
okay, so
can't
it's
get
been a
rid of
while.
it in our hearts.
And we're trying a new flavor, everything bagel. It has cream cheese, artificially flavored,
Right.
ramen noodles.
Right.
Let's just dive in, you guys. I hope you're hungry. I'm already seeing a lot of seasoning on this, okay? And the smell is potent.
Okay.
Here we go. This is also not around for a long time, limited time,
Right.
I hear.
You can find it at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Target, any of the other
I
places?
just did
Amazon?
Walmart, maybe.
Okay.
That noodle pool?
The noodle pull. Thank you for that. Thank you for elevating.
Okay. I don't hate it.
Really?
I thought I was going to hate it a little bit
I
more.
thought I was going to hate it way more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't give this a good score, but I don't hate it.
I feel the same.
So have you seen those TikTok trends, or it's very popular now with the ramen that they'll put American cheese in it or mozzarella cheese inside. It'll make
To
it creamier.
elevate it?
Mhm, to elevate the
Oh.
ramen. So with the cream cheese, it doesn't really bother me.
Okay.
So
Because it's along the same idea.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I actually don't think it has as much flavor as a regular cup of
No.
noodles,
No.
which I
No.
can't believe I'm
Yeah.
saying that on TV. But I mean, I think this cup of noodles, and I'm leaving the O in, was a pretty perfect food. And
Yeah.
I don't know why we had to mess with it.
Yeah. If it's
I
not
know.
broken, don't try to fix it.
where's my dried vegetables and dried
I know,
shrimp in
that's
here?
right.
There's
It
nothing
looks
in here. It's
so
just
plain.
seasoning.
Little pieces of corn that look
Yeah.
sad, but then are going to get very exciting.
It's
Yeah.
just seasoning.
I get why this is limited edition. Calories 390, and the sodium and everything else on that. Okay. Maybe not one of our favorites, but not the worst thing we've had. Still on, the topic that is something that a lot of us put on our noodles, chili crisp. There's been a lot of drama over this because a certain someone is sending out cease and desist. David Chang, thoughts? Do you think you can trademark something that's so common like Chili Crunch and, kind of going after these mom and pop restaurants?
Yeah, I didn't think you could. I've gone through a trademark process and it's super intense, so it's really surprising, but he and his company was not the one to trademark this term, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he bought it from someone
Right.
else. So the story is deeper.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
did
like-
buy
yeah.
it from someone in Denver.
Yes.
And then then he licensed them back so
Right.
they can use it, but then now he wants to be the only one. But I guess what he also did is that was CHILE.
The chili, as in
And then
like
he-
the
And then
country.
he filed for using the CHILI as well, which is, I guess, hitting a lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of mom and pops.
Yeah.
He sent a cease and desist to a local company, Mila
Right.
Dumplings in Bellevue,
No way.
because they have a chili crisp or chili crunch as
Yeah.
well.
And I guess the argument is that they've had these in their family for so long, and people have been calling it chili crisp
Yeah.
for so long.
Right.
I'm telling you, every Chinese restaurant since I
Has this
was
on the menu, right?
Exactly.
40 plus years ago, I'm not
Yeah.
dating myself here, but has been on the Chinese restaurant table for this long. But just any way to
What are they
capitalize
gonna?
on it.
Yeah, I guess it just feels really sad that you
Yeah.
feel like you can do that when it's such a common phrase and term, and they're saying it's after like their grandma's like recipe, and it was always called that. So
Yeah.
I guess you have to get creative with a new name.
People try to trademark everything. I think LeBron James last year tried to trademark Taco Tuesday.
Tuesday,
right?
Right. So I do hope they get pushed back and maybe they won't okay the trademark, but he's taken some big hits.
Yeah.
But in the end, we're probably going to buy what we like on a shelf, and if it's there,
Right.
unfortunately,
Touche.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to keep the taste testing going.
Yep.
It's National Licorice Day tomorrow. I feel like there's always a National
I'm all
Licorice
in.
Day. This is from the brand Licorice Bulo, and it is a Danish candy company.
Yeah.
So we have, I hope someone likes black licorice. There's a,
Right here.
we have one. We have one.
Are monsters. Monsters, I tell you.
I am not a fan.
They do have a delicious red.
Okay,
But I would also say these are their chocolate coated, and there's a tiny bit of licorice in the middle, but this is the passion fruit with chocolate, and then I'm saying, let's just go.
That's an interesting
in for the
combination.
chocolate.
Okay, I'm
Do you wanna try
starting
the
with the
Passion fruit.
original.
I'll try passion
Okay.
fruit with
That's
you.
the red. This one right here is the dark and sea salt. I don't know who ate almost half of the jar. So I did.
They're so good. Oh my gosh. Ooh, nothing like candy in the morning. Okay. It's elevated. It's yummy.
This is the dark sea salt.
Okay.
What do you
It's not
think?
that bad. It's very faint. A nice taste.
Does it have black licorice in it, or
It
like
does.
Wait, does this have black
Oh.
licorice?
I
Because
got
I
a
don't,
tiny
I
little
don't taste
bit.
it.
Yeah,
There's some in the
little bit.
middle. See? And then this is the red.
Yeah, just
I
your
know.
classic.
I know.
That's what I love. That's my fave.
You basics.
I just feel like you're one of two people. You either are obsessed with
That's
black
true.
licorice, or it's the worst thing in the world. And for me, it's the worst thing ever. It just tastes like cough syrup or medicine.
Did you try it? Oh, you haven't tried it.
No, because I'm kind of nervous. And that has
promise.
black licorice in it.
That's
Okay.
the dark chocolate with the sea salt. You can't, it's hard to get it out because I've eaten so much.
It's really good because I think the chocolate like hides the.
Hides it with the,
And it's great chocolate.
Okay, you guys, as I'm finishing up, we're moving to dating and food. Have you ever dated someone that has doesn't like something, like a super picky eater? I guess that's me, so everyone must hate me when they go on a date with me. But is there anything that would be a deal breaker if they were like, I don't like avocados, I don't like tofu?
Is that a recent story for you?
A recent story for me. Someone go as I'm finishing this black licorice.
I'm married to a picky eater. Well, we've been together for 20 years, high school sweethearts. And
There's
I've
hope for
kind
me.
of been working at him. I've been, expanding his palate. But I love seafood, and he hates seafood,
Same.
which I would have thought would have been a deal breaker for me. But I just eat it in front of him. I make him try it all the time,
So it's
just
not
to
a
make
deal
sure
breaker.
that he doesn't like it. So,
But he at least tries it.
He
He'll
does.
try everything once.
He will.
just, okay.
He will.
He'll try what you make.
Or if
okay.
we're out eating as
Right.
well, I'll be like,
So not a deal breaker.
not a deal breaker for me.
I've had friends that we go out and they don't eat seafood, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And I remember when we went and had sushi together.
Yeah.
I know.
You ate a little bit. And
I
it was
tried
like,
a
yeah.
little. Yeah.
I'm with you. I won't eat sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi, I don't.
I had a discussion once, and someone asked me, "Is like, would you go out with a vegan?" And I'm someone that's vegan. And I was like, that has someone. And I'm like, yeah, I think that's fine as long as you don't tell me why it's wrong or
Right,
like continue
yeah.
to hound me on why I shouldn't be
Right.
eating meat or protein or any other
Or
animal
not want to go to
products.
those restaurants.
Yeah,
Right.
but we can coexist.
Right.
Absolutely.
Totally. Yeah. I love it. Okay. Well, no
Any deal
big
breakers for you?
Any big deal breakers? I just feel like recently I went on a date, and I guess avocados are like one of my favorite things, and it was a Mexican restaurant, and so we got guacamole, and they didn't speak up and say, I won't eat that. So then I just was awkwardly on a first date, like eating a trough of like guacamole by myself, wondering like if everything was okay and there was something wrong with me. So is it a deal breaker? No. I have a cat, so I guess switching gears, if anyone was allergic, like deathly allergic
That
to a
would be-
cat,
yeah.
that would
That's the difference. I
Frank
get
is
that.
staying.
Yeah, the emotional part.
Yes.
Okay, before we head to a different topic, we have to talk about your big win with Bobby Flay.
yes.
Tell us about this. What did you make?
I made moqueca, which is a signature dish from northeastern Brazil, where I'm from. It's a seafood stew. And I beat Bobby, which is a rare thing to do, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Oh my gosh,
Did he have to
crushing
make
it.
the same
He
thing?
had to make the same thing.
Using
Yeah.
your recipe or
No,
his
his
own?
own,
Oh,
his
okay.
own, and he obviously failed at that. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm celebrating with everybody on Sunday. I'm doing the moqueca pop-up, so your chance to
Yeah.
try something that's on TV. I feel like, you're always like, I wish I could try that. This is your chance, so you can try the winning moqueca that beat Bobby Flay.
Oh my gosh, we're
was
going
your-
to continue that celebration because I'm sorry, we are out of time for right now, but don't worry, everybody is sticking around. That celebration with Chef Emmy and how you get to try the dish that beat Bobby Flay is this Sunday, April 14th at La Spiga in Capitol Hill, Seattle, and we'll have more details, of course, on our website. As you can see, we're about to dive into some ice cream and taste test, and this is all from Salt and Straw and their new upcycled series. So pretty interesting. I have the flavors here. There's a salted caramel chocolate brownie, and that one is made with upcycled flour from soy milk from Renewal Mill. There is a chocolate caramel potato chip with banana bread. That sounds delicious. Upcycled bananas. Passion fruit yuzu, and that is made with upcycled yogurt. We have a malted chocolate barley, and
This is really good.
what is that one?
Malted chocolate barley.
Okay, I want
Said
that one.
and I went, okay, that one.
I just
bread
see
is
the
good too.
That's good.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm usually not a banana, but I'll try. I mean, there's never been an ice cream that I don't like. So, malted chocolate barley milk.
And this is cacao pulp and, okay.
Ooh,
Stracciatella.
Thank
this
you for
is
saying that.
dairy free too. Very
yeah.
decadent. Very decadent. I like that one.
As a fruit guy, this passion fruit yuzu mochi donut is actually it's really good.
Okay, I've never
But
tried yuzu, so I want to.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never said anything Salt and Straw is bad.
I mean, it's amazing.
It's like I'd like to try all 5 flavors, please.
That one's a little much for me. This
Which one's that? Oh,
cacao.
the cacao.
Okay, so is the passion fruit yuzu. That's a little much for me. I think I'm
That-
more of a decadent
Yeah.
Here, try this one.
type of person. Okay.
Very rich.
I want this one with the caramel ring through it. And I guess this is all, it helps with food insecurity
Yes.
and the things that local makers have left over. And
Right. Okay.
potato chip banana peel.
No, I'm still on that dark chocolate. You guys.
Passion fruit is really good.
I'm about that. Okay, what's
is really
everyone's
good.
favorite? Do you have a favorite?
Let me try the cacao.
I think I missed one.
I know. I'm gonna take that one home. And it's
only this
vegan,
one.
like dairy free. That's amazing.
That one's pretty amazing.
You're into
That's
that?
really interesting.
Okay.
This is hard for me to admit. I am not normally a chocolate guy, but this malted chocolate
Really?
barley milk is really
good.
good.
It's
really
It's next level, you guys. Okay, what also might be, maybe ice cream testing is your dream job, but my dream job is what's coming up next. Someone is on the hunt for a passionate hot dog connoisseur. This is me, okay? This is my dream job. You actually get to go to MLB stadiums and in this role tell people, about the length, the taste, the price. You get,
Yeah.
to go see all 30.
How big the hot dogs are.
Yes.
Right. They
It's-
pay for your travel.
I mean, come on, I get to go and watch a baseball game and then eat hot dogs. This is a dream job.
So they're hiring you.
Yes.
person.
And this is what you get, $2,500, a $500 gift card to the MLB shop, and, a 1-year subscription to MLB TV. What do we
is pretty
think?
sweet.
Anyone else with me?
I would say
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
I can see us in RVs just traveling around all 30
It's like the Oscar
ballparks.
Mayer Wiener.
And they
like,
pay
deal.
for all your travel. So you
Yeah.
are traveling to 30 different ballparks, and then you get paid the $2,500.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're paying for all the hot dogs.
Yes.
I mean, it might feel a little one note when you're eating only a hot dog, but
True.
I can do it.
I wonder if I would get tired of hot dogs. I don't know.
I don't think I
it's
would.
possible.
If Costco does this, I'd go to all the Costco's and weigh all the $1.50 hot dogs over there. I'm happy to do that, and just in Washington State.
Does anyone will pay?
And I'll pay the $1.50. I don't even need you don't even need to give me gift cards
I'll
or
pay
anything
you
like that.
for it. Does anyone else have like a dream job with food that they think of that they're just like, I mean, when this happened, I was like, I found my dream job. Like I found my calling. I'm gonna apply. Sorry.
I'm a big dessert person, so
Okay.
like anything sweet. If there was like an ice cream, like Salt and Straw, if you feel inspired, I'll definitely do that
Taster
for you.
right here.
Nelson?
I don't know. I just go around. I
I mean,
love-
Costco, you said.
Yeah,
So-
I'm a Costco, notorious for Costco,
Okay.
but I love brisket. So if we can go around and do barbecue all around, I would love to do barbecue. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd do that.
I'm a taco truck girl.
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
you were gonna say
good.
taco time, and I was like,
Well,
yeah.
that too, but taco trucks in general, if someone would pay me. I don't know why they would. Why would you pay me? What am I going to do? Weigh the tacos? Yeah, no.
Yes.
Yeah. Free throw.
Switching gears, has anyone been at Starbucks and felt like they get their order wrong or anything in the drive? Like, you know, they mishear, like, you want a croissant, but they give you a chocolate croissant. I mean, this is obviously first world problems here with that. But Starbucks is apparently trying to make their locations quieter by some design techniques. Any thoughts on this? Do you feel like Starbucks is just super loud and...
I feel like it's a rite of passage to get your name wrong on your cup, right?
But what about your order wrong?
Well, the order wrong, yes,
different.
but like when someone calls out Nathan, I'm waiting for my coffee, and I'm like, I don't know who that is, and I'm just waiting for it. I feel like you need to experience that. It's a Starbucks experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I always get mine. You would think that such a simple 4-letter name would be so simple, but I've gotten so many things. So I definitely think it's also a rite of passage. I don't mind it. I don't think it's... Yeah, and I always go through a drive-through anyway, so...
I think it's supposed to also help the baristas with the sound deafening. But as the oldest person at the table, I will say, I am now going to the restaurants and I'm the one going, I need to be away from the music. I don't so I actually appreciate this just from, can you hear me without yelling?
Yeah, totally.
Because I am that.
Hello? I am
there.
too. I mean, I park my car and have to turn down the music. I'm like, I guess I'm at that age. That's where we're at. I want to get to our last topic because I'm really excited. I've been really thinking about this. Okay, Washington State has a new apple and they need our help. Washington 64. It is a mix of like a Honeycrisp and the Crips Pink, which is marketed as the Pink Lady. The pink apple is firmly crisp, sweet, and tart. That's what we need to know about it. Does anyone have any names? And I'll save mine.
I was going to say, I feel like you do.
Last night before I was sleeping, I thought of like 10 names in my head.
Yes, Nelson, marketing,
Now,
here we go.
This was released, being a Washington Husky alumni.
Yes.
This was released at Wazoo. This was released at Washington State, so I hate to admit this, but a Cougar Apple maybe? Or I was also thinking about someone iconic in Seattle, so maybe the Griffey Apple, since it's baseball season right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Susie, Emmy,
Oh my gosh, I'm having a hard enough time like trying to pick a name for this baby. I'm like, I like the Cougar Apple idea.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say that.
Something.
I know.
As a UW Husky, it's
Plus,
very
a
difficult.
whole group of women will also want to use this apple.
Oh, see?
So I say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're giving him a vote.
Cougar apple.
Okay, I have a couple.
Okay.
Myra Rose.
I like that.
That could be,
That's
that
a good
could
one.
be, yeah. Pink Princess, Passenger Princess. You know, I was like kind of along the lines of like the Pink Lady to say like Princess. Blush Honey, because someone kind of mentioned.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, those are really creative.
Oh, thank you, guys.
I was like, the Big Apple.
How about them apples? I don't know.
I like cougar all enveloped in some leopard.
Oh, get
There
it, Susie. Thank you so much, y'all, for spending time with us today. And you can check out, of course, more on our website for more of our content. And you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. So go out and enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.